Did you ever notice how some people react to you before you even speak? A flicker in their eyes, a tension in their posture. It's like you've walked into a room and a conversation has already started about you, without you. You feel this subtle resistance, a pushback from people who can't explain why they're doing it. Sometimes it's not even hostile. It's just a strange energy. They might ask odd, probing questions, trying to find a crack in your composure. They might try to pull you into gossip or drama, a little whirlwind of noise that feels completely foreign to your own inner state. It's like they're handing you a script for a play you have no interest in joining. And for a moment, it's confusing. You might find yourself replaying the interaction, wondering, what did I do? What did I say? It can be draining, this invisible effort of deflecting projections you never asked for. You might even feel a brief, disorienting flicker of self-doubt. Maybe you are too quiet. Maybe you are too intense. Maybe you should have just smiled more, or agreed with the easy complaint. It's a subtle pressure to become a reflection of their own unease. But then, after this happens enough times with enough different people, a pattern begins to emerge. You start to see that it isn't random. It's not about you being liked or disliked in the way you once thought. You begin to notice a common thread. The reaction is strongest from those who seem to be in a state of constant internal motion, always needing something from the outside to feel okay. Your steadiness, your quiet self-possession, seems to act like a mirror. And some people are deeply uncomfortable with the reflection they see. It's not that you're perfect or enlightened. It's simpler than that. You're just anchored. You don't require their approval to feel solid. You aren't participating in the same unspoken games of validation. And this non-participation can feel like a judgment to them, even when none is intended. Your authenticity, your simple state of being yourself without apology or explanation, highlights the performance they might be putting on. You're not trying to be different. You just are. And that difference can be profoundly unsettling for someone whose entire world is built on conformity and external feedback. It's like you're speaking a language they don't understand. And rather than get curious, their first instinct is to treat your language as a threat. This is the turning point, the moment of quiet realization. You understand that their reaction is not a verdict on your worth. It's a signal of their own internal state. You stop seeing it as a personal attack and start seeing it for what it is, a reaction. An energetic response to a frequency they aren't tuned to. And with that understanding, the need to defend yourself just dissolves. Why explain your silence to someone who profits from noise? Why justify your peace to someone who thrives on chaos? You realize you don't owe anyone an explanation for the way you hold your own center. You don't have to shrink to make them feel bigger. You don't have to break yourself down into smaller, more palatable pieces so they can feel comfortable. The urge to prove them wrong vanishes, because you see that it's not about right or wrong. It's about resonance. You are not on the same wavelength, and that is perfectly okay. Trying to force a connection would be like trying to fit a key into the wrong lock. It just creates friction and damages both, so you stop trying. You just let it be. From this place, you don't become hard or cold. You don't build walls. In fact, you become more open, but in a different way. Your energy is no longer wasted on decoding confusing signals or managing other people's projections. Instead, that energy turns inward, reinforcing your own foundation. You remain calm, you remain grounded, but you also become more discerning. You learn to recognize the feeling of being pulled off center, and you gently, quietly refuse the invitation. It's not a dramatic performance of strength. It's a silent, steady commitment to your own alignment. You simply stay true. You learn that your presence can be a gift, but it's not a gift everyone is ready or willing to receive. And you stop leaving it on doorsteps where it's not welcome. Your circle might get smaller, but the quality of your connections deepens immensely. You attract those who appreciate your stillness, who are not threatened by your clarity, who meet you in that same grounded space. You find your people not by searching for them, but by simply being yourself, so fully and so consistently that they can't help but find you. So the next time you feel that strange pushback, that unprovoked resistance, take a quiet breath. Remind yourself of the pattern. It's not a judgment against you. It's often just a reflection of them. Not everyone who pushes you is powerful. Some are just deeply unsettled by your peace. Being yourself doesn't create conflict. It simply reveals the differences that were already there. And remember, you are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to stay intact. Thank you for listening.